The cross. The oldest religion on earth is the worship of the sun on the cross. And this is how the cross is formed. You see the solstices and the equinoxes. And there's the symbol. And you'll see it, I mean, this is not... The great thinkers will tell you that this is caveman evolving along the Darwinian lines, and then all of a sudden waking up to art and stimulating his brain, and then he's becoming an artistic creature. This is a very rustic pagan. Pagan means country bumpkins, not refined. Doesn't have to be. There's two styles. There's always the pagan rustic, and there's always the cultured style of the esoteric. Exoteric, esoteric. This is very exoteric, and this is how. But it's also esoteric. But this is how, when we awaken to what already is. No caveman just said, "Oh yes, well the way I see, yes, I'm thinking now. Must be expressed like that, or whatever." We remember this science. You can't invent it. There's nothing new under the sun. You see, so this would be explained by we remembering who we are. The astrologers say when we return to the science, the mother of all science is astrology. When we return to it, it is because we have awakened and remembered who we are, and we look to the stars and remember this is where we came from, you see. And because that's why humans can look up. Animals don't contemplate stars. Not even the smart ones like, well, they may. We don't see them contemplating them. It appears that they don't. But we certainly do contemplate and wonder, It's got to be more, etc. So this is what we're doing. We are remembering this. And here are the most ancient of all glyphs which are revealing the wave. This is all based on the wave. Light. Vibrating light. Universal mind thinking. Every culture. That's the secret of creation. The wave. Here is a very elaborate... I think this one turns up in a bigger slide in this presentation, but this is in the temple in India to the sun. The 8-spoke wheel. This is a fine carved stone. This is like very hard stone carved in India, polished in the temple of the sun. There's about 24 of these wheels all around, or 12 of these wheels around the temple. The temple of Karnak in Egypt, Konark in India, and Karnak in France. Because it's all about Aries, the head. Karnak, the head. Later the cross became more prevalent in some cultures, but the wheel is still evident. There it is. This is the cross that I'm having, that I have on my... someone gifted it to me from Ireland. There they are. It's always been there. The Egyptians knew of this. The Assyrians. Early Christian crosses. There's the Roman cross. It's all the wave. There's Jesus on the cross. Jesus comes from IES. Yes. Yes. The Son. Jesus. Positive. Affirmative. Jesus is the Son. He is always depicted as the Son. Churches are doing it without even knowing. When I was a Jehovah's Witness for 20 years, I pulled out a watchtower. I still keep that one. It's at home. You open up to the middle and it's the study article. It says, Jehovah God is mighty in power. And there's a sun right behind Jehovah. The sun. There's many different styles of swastikas. Swaz means Shiva. This is the symbol of Shiva, the destroyer. Depending on which way his arms are pointed. But you have them all over the world. It's the wave. The secret of creation is in the wave. The ancients knew this, and they were leaving behind something that they knew would be misunderstood with the the dropping of consciousness that we have experienced in the last Piscean age, the Iron Age. I mean, there's been inquisitions and people have killed other people because they don't have the same religion. Continents have been conquered in the name of Christ, in the name of Islam, African countries. Of course, this is not the true Islam or the true Christianity that is the science that always was. These are fascist corporate takeovers, Ponzi schemes called monotheism.
There's the beard. There's the beard of the sun. That's where they get their beard in their imagery. There it is, the sun on the horizon. There's the horizon, there's the beard in the water. As above, so below. There's the horizon. There it is. This is all sun worship. These lines are all to do with the numbering of the days of procession and the days of the sun going from, that would be June 21st, the solstice. This would be March, this would be Libra, this would be Capricorn. It's all science, this is the bark, these are the degrees of the zodiac, these are all degrees of the zodiac, these are all angels, this is all solar worship. That's why you see gold. It must be gold because it's the sun. There it is. It's all about the glorious sun. And here we have the two trees, Aries and Libra, you could say. But there's always two trees, or in other words, two pillars, or two opposites, two of something. Always. Duality, they're telling you. But to be balanced, you see, balanced in the middle. This is in the middle path. This is a man who has walked in the middle path, burst his pineal gland, call this the Uraeus. There you have a bird and a serpent. The bird, these have to do with the features in the brain, in the brain. In the brain you have these two animals. There he is. Same story, there's no difference. Bird brain, because you've got the amygdala in your brain. And it's a bird feature that's in your brain, like Ammon's horn, the hippocampus. This is the pineal gland. This is the serpent that comes forth, that opens up. This is when you receive the blood of the Christ, the karast, Ra, and you become illuminated. This is the sign of illumination.